I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully y'all had yourself a good break, but yeah, we're gonna get into tonight's game here. We're returning to Victory Heat Rally one more time, because we have one more cup to do. Gotta go all the way to Z now, right? We started at Alpha, we went to E, X, and now we're at Z. We're at the very end. We gotta rock the dragon, we gotta rock this world. Show them all who we're truly made of. Welcome back. Stretch some and got a drink and some snacks. Very nice, very nice. What drink and snacks did you get? Just wondering. Yeah, let's go to Group Z here. And, Blizzard is where we should start, right? Yeah, because we ended at Inferno. I just realized. Inferno was like the last tour we did, and now we're off to Blizzard, so we went from fire to ice. Alright, let's see how they amp things up. Hey there, race fans! Sally McRally here, bringing you the chills and thrills from Frostbite Harbor. This icy landscape is a true test of skill and endurance. Our drivers will navigate through treacherous Arctic terrain with slick ice, making every turn a challenge. Bundle up and get ready for some heart-pounding action in the cold. Don't change that channel, the frosty excitement is just heating up. Heating up. Alright, let's do it. Let's just see how crazy this gets.
3, 2, 1, go!
See, we're still doing both racers. Roads are narrow. Jeez. We really don't have much room for error here. God damn. That was lap 1. I did not move any positions. Holy crap. Got some cherry and pomegranate water and Haribo gummy sweets. Ooh! Sounds like a good evening snack right there. I like gummy snacks myself. I have this like box of gummy snacks that I picked up from like the Valentine's Day clean out sale that I'm still kind of going through. Pretty nice. Alright, we did it. We're at podium at least. Like not mess up like there or there. It's fine, even if I'm third, whatever. Alright, final lap. One last opportunity to shake things up. It really does seem like drift boosts are the name of the game in here. Oh my god! That was crazy. Felt like I had to lock in a little bit there to stay up there. Yeah, something to have while gaming or watching a film, you know? Something you kind of just like have on the side and maybe grab a piece or two every now and then. I do that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, wow. Is it just me, or does this particular environment remind anyone else of like Mega Man X? Oh, jeez. I don't know why, but for some reason this place just gives me, like, big Mega Man X vibes. Just about looks like an ice-themed platforming stage, right? You just see, like, someone just, like, running through the buildings here, blasting enemy robots. There we go. Caught up. Halfway through this. Not a racing game without a snow level. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's like certain themes you gotta touch on, right? Because you want to have like a little variety, and oh my god, I did it again. Yeah, you gotta have like the ice level, you gotta have like the plains level, you gotta have like the fire level, whether that be like a volcano or just like some fiery zone. You gotta have like your ancient ruins level. Why was that car just like randomly stuck on the side there? Oh, rip them. They thought they were safe. They pulled over to the curb to try to service their vehicle, but they ended up paying dearly for it. I'm sorry. What's next? Ah, it's a rally. Okay. So it's me versus the clock. Oh, wow. Yeah. Snowy City and Snowy Forest.
2, 1, go!
Easy right. Medium right. Medium left.
Get out of my way.
Medium right.
Snow, desert, city, lava, in some cases space. Oh yeah, space. That's usually like the finale. If there's a finale,
Hard right.
there's a good chance it might go to space.
Medium left. Easy left.
But yeah, you'll probably have like a forest area as well. Maybe like some kind of factory, an underground zone.
Hard left.
Maybe like a level high in the sky too.
Easy left. Medium right.
Oh, I like a water level as well, whether it be like, ocean themed or just like some sort of water plant or something like that, right? Chance for that as well. Oh man, back in the city.
Easy left. Medium right. Easy right. Medium winding left.
Let's see, gold is minute
Easy winding
28.
left.
Something tells me I'm not gonna get gold, but maybe I'll get silver. Yep, got silver. I'm good. I'm good. Moving on. What do we have? The bonus event. Let's see what we got. Give it together.
3, 2, 1,
Looks like that's smack the things. Oh, okay. We're hitting snowmen. No, they have cones on their heads too. At least they're not like the Forza Horizon snowmen that like have that have their smiles turn into frowny faces when you break them apart. That was always amusing. I'm sure my careful driving here is not gonna get me to the finish line under the clock either. 45 to 70. I'm gonna guess gold medal wants me to hit 90 of them. Ah, there goes the gold. Oh well. No time to turn back around. I gotta make it to the finish. Jeez, how far away is it? Oh, not that far away. Huh. So you could take it easy. You really don't have to drift. You know, you can't slow down too much. Yeah, that frowny face. I know, right?
3, 2,
Kind of detailed that you might miss unless you're like really looking for it. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
You know last week how I said I might do some races offline? I actually did do, like, some. By some, I mean one. I redid that balloon event, right? You know, one where you had to, like, race 3 laps around the track and hit as many balloons as possible. That one I actually managed to redo enough times until I got a gold on it. I tried the other races, but I think I just might not be skilled enough for them. I'm just gonna have to sit with the VP total I have currently and hope it'll be enough to get me some additional drivers. I also have to remind myself that brake is on the X button.
2,
Drift is left trigger. At least that's what I've changed my drift to. Wow. Okay. It's a good thing they don't have, like, combos or something like that. Imagine if they added combos. Finish line's in sight. Woo! There we go. Right under the clock, too. Surprised they didn't use the ARG sound for them. They do it for the one, right? The one at the very start where you just had to, like, hit those cones down a straight line. And the extra large cone would do the whole knock away an explosion. Hey there, race fans! Sally McRally here, welcoming you to the thrilling heights of Mount Agadashi. This mountain environment is renowned for its winding roads and challenging curves. Our drivers will tackle steep inclines and sharp turns, all set to a backdrop of breathtaking scenery. Get ready for some heart-pounding action at Mount Agadashi. Stay tuned to VHN for more high-octane action. The what? Oh yeah, mountains. It's mountains. You know, you gotta have the downhill jam cliffs kind of deal, right? They even got the Eurobeat style track for it. How fitting. Running in the 90s. Da 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 da. Yeah, Two-Gay Road. Yes, Two-Gay. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to, like, add vocals to this. That would honestly be, like, kind of amusing. I do like how this one has, like, no cliffside. It's just all just a elevated road. This is just an entire elevated road kind of track. Where they have, like, the city buildings at the end. That's a nice touch. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. I'm gonna love you tonight. Alright, I'll take the silver. Oh wow, already at the Grand Prix. Wait, that means we only had like one optional event? Oh. I guess we're nearing the end. This is Sally, live from VHN. We've got an exciting Grand Prix on our hands. Before we get started, I've got an interview with this tour's runner-up, Anise. Anise? Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience before the Grand Prix begins? This GP is the perfect stage to showcase my ability. Hope you enjoyed the view from behind. That's the spirit. Now, let's get this show on the road. Also, what is that pose? Definitely meant to be the alluring kind of character.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. This track is going to give me the most trouble. It's already pretty crazy on its own, but now with a rival I gotta contend with as well, it's gonna be wild. I gotta do 4 laps of this. Okay, 4 laps I did in a regular race as well, so that's not different. Oh well. As long as I can make podium, I'll at least feel good about going on. Maybe they're channeling the Flirty Rouge to bat. Maybe? Maybe they are. Okay. We at least got one more lap to go ahead. Oh man, right at the end too. Alright. Good start. We're off to a good start here. We got our 1 win in. Advantage player. Let's move on to the second heat. The other circuit track that I have trouble with.
3,
I think it's like the only other circuit track, right?
go!
The other 2 races I did in this one were like rallies. I remember there's the curve at that spot. Especially in a race like this, I can't afford a grave error like that. Okay. Top half now. Oh man, I gotta do... Oh, 3 laps. 3 laps as usual. Gotta turn here. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Even with the max boost, she's staying just ahead. Oh my god! Right at the end. God damn. That's because I took the inner part of the turn there. Whew! Still doing alright. We're actually in pretty good shape now. If I get one more, I can afford to let the rival get ahead of me for 1 race. Yeah, now we're at the rally part of it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Easy right. Medium right.
Rival's this far behind.
Hard right.
Oh. Unless they like suddenly start having her blast ahead, this is gonna be
Easy left.
bloodbath.
Medium right.
All for her.
Easy left. Hard left.
Alright, get back on the road. There we go.
Medium right. Easy left. Medium right. Hard winding left.
Alright. We're at the top half.
Left.
Final stretch. There's
Easy left.
3 more racers to reach.
Medium right. Easy right. Medium winding left. Easy winding left.
Alright. I'm curious as to how the rival did. Did she manage to gain some positions? Some. Kinda fell back though. Putting me at a good spot. I'm gonna say, as long as I stay like within 6 positions or so, or 7, I think, I should be fine.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hairpin left. Easy right. Hairpin left.
Imagine the composer must have been super excited when the people came in and were like, okay, we need you to create a Eurobeat style song because we're gonna put it into our little Tuge tribute track. This was like, yes,
Hairpin left.
now's my time to shine.
Hairpin right. Medium left. Medium right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Easy
Where
winding
my rival come from?
Hairpin left.
Really close to the end now.
Easy right.
This is mine to take. This is mine to take. Oh my god. Did I actually clean sweep this? Holy crap. I think that's the first one. And it was in a late game tour too? What the heck? Yeah, just play Initial D for inspiration. No lack of Eurobeat style tracks there, I'm sure. Despite all that, Rival still ended up in 2nd, although she was 80 points behind me. Hey, that's a solid first. A flawless victory. And I got a Blizzard trophy. Alright, I need gloves to handle this. This is probably like extra cold, especially since it's made out of metal and plastic and stone probably. Oh, that's gotta be awkward. Oh. 144. I was just 9 over the threshold. Alright.
Destined to win.
A direct challenge? Brave, but futile. Let's see how you perform. On guard. Oh. She's supposed to be French?
Christy versus Anais!
Anais. Is that how you pronounce that? Okay. Ah. The other Japan track element, the tunnel. The really, really long tunnel. I wonder if for Tokyo Extreme Racer announced like their new entry in the series, these guys were like, oh man, I remember Tokyo Extreme Racer and having a lot of fun with that. We're gonna put in these one-on-one battles as a tribute to that. Alright. Oh my god. Thought I had her. Thought I had her. Finally ahead. For a moment. Oh my god. Man. This really doesn't give you much room for error here. Yeah, just need my purse. Alright, at least give me like the health regen one. Oh god, I could really use that. Hey, get back here, you son of a... Stop it. Just let me stay ahead. I don't have that much time left. What the fuck? I mean, sure, I took the outside of the curve there, but... Frick, man. Jeez. Alright, well, I did make some errors, that's the thing. Shouldn't be too surprising that these later races do not give you too much margin for error like the beginning ones do. Seriously, it's almost like 3 times out of 5 you think you get yourself like that lead over Anais, and then she just blasts ahead of you. Like all of a sudden. Got that rocket strapped on. And it felt like that. It certainly felt like that. Just like suddenly hitting the nitro boost out of nowhere. Alright, well, we got it in 2 at least. There we go. It's another driver added to the roster. Ooh, unlocked Anais. Yay! I yield. You were a most formidable opponent. Farewell. I will be in the garage if you need me. Alright, off to Aftershock. So is this gonna be the one where it feels like, oh, why do I not remember the name right now? Motorstorm. Motorstorm Apocalypse. Guess we'll find out. We're going to the Seabreeze District. Good to see you, racing fans. Sally McRally here, bringing you the high-speed excitement from downtown Daytona. This bustling part of Daytona Beach is an urban paradise. Our drivers will zoom through vibrant streets, weave past palm trees, all while soaking in the electric atmosphere. Get ready for a thrilling chase through the heart of Daytona City. Don't change that channel, the action is just heating up. So we're going into not Miami now, is that it? Or is this supposed to be California?
3, 2,
Not quite sure.
1, go!
The streets are narrow, though. Drifting is gonna be fun here. I'm playing a character with ridiculously high turning stat. I need that in the way. Pretty much do the same for, like, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. My most played characters are all handling types. I just need that extra margin of error when I'm doing sick drifts around the turns. God, the podium guys take. Alright. Might not be able to catch up to first, but if I can at least get past third, I'll consider this a success. There we go. Alright, we still got, like, a little under 2 laps to go. Look at this guy, just bob and weave around the stragglers. I mean, I did the same, so... How dare you? No. This is my position. Whew! Alright. Pulled it off. And onwards we go. What's next? Oahu Land. We're going back on the roller coaster. Oh, I see. They've combined ruins and the roller coaster. This is, I'm guessing this is the new attraction at Baytona Land. The Atlantis coaster. Okay, can I restart that? I feel like we got to a bad start there.
3, 2, 1,
Here we go. Wow. This is like the way the road is set up. I just do like 2 big bumps as I go down that part there. Well, at least the track here is wide, so got plenty of room to maneuver around these turns. Oh man, these laps are gonna fly by. There's only 3 of them. Alright, alright. We're in contention for podium. We don't even go down that ramp, we just fly over it. It's like a Lombard Street. Good old Lombard Street in San Fran. I think there was like a Midtown Madness game that had San Fran as like one of the environments you could race around in and up. I do it. Oh, that cost me. Oh, that... I choked! I freaking choked right at the end. Oh my god, I hit that wall and I lost it all. Damn. Damn.
Three, two, one.
It's okay, this race was quick. This was shockingly quick. That being said, all the races in this game are like actually pretty quick. I don't think there's like many of them that last beyond 3 minutes. So if you do end up losing, well, it's like, okay. I guess it only gets to the point where you start losing repeatedly, but I'm not quite there yet. Or Height Ashbury with the hills, yeah. I mean, there's probably a good number of places where thrill seekers can get their 6 jumps in, I imagine. Alright, all I gotta do is not mess up. Alright, drift and boost as usual, but make sure I don't smack into any walls. So what is this tune? I was just like listening and just like, oh my god, they got to the part where you just go boom, 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 like you're like at a club or something. Damn. Nice intense piece for a roller coaster, I guess. It was like that city was made for car chases. Alright. What could they possibly have for the Joker?
3, 2,
Oh, it's a slalom. Alright. This is fine. At least I don't have to boost through them. It always reminds me of like, my one favorite bits about one of the Matrix sequels. where they wanted to do a highway chase, but all the highways they were looking at didn't feel intimidating enough for them, so they just like went and built their own specialized highway that they shot the car chase scenes on. Alright, I can retry. I just want to get a lay of this place. Until then. Oh, whew, I thought I was gonna make it. Missing gates is like a double-edged sword. You're not making metal progress, and you're also not getting the time bonus you get from them. So miss too many gates, and you might end up just like losing the entire race outright anyway. Oh my god, there's 42 of these poles? Holy crap. Alright, now we can try that again, but we can we'll try to actually get through all the gates this time. I restart.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's a crazy progression, though. Bronze, just get 8. Silver, get 23, and then finally gold is get all 42 of them. It's like you had to practically be asleep at the wheel to not get bronze. It's probably like a challenge in of itself, huh? Yeah, this also kind of sort of reminds me of a DLC mode that the console versions of God damn it, Split Second had. It was this mode called Deadline. It was sort of their take on a time limit time trial, where you would have a time limit and there would be pickups on the track that you could collect for more time. But the twist with them is that if you drove into them normally, you would only get like a bonus half second. But if you collected them while you were drifting, you would get 2 whole seconds. So this is kind of their way to encourage you to try to do like 6 stunts through the track. You get a whole lot of extra bonus time for it. Damn it.
3, 2, 1, go!
In the end, though, I think my favorite take on that sort of time limit, or the time trial, but with collectibles on the track take would be like the relic races in Crash Team Racing and the Freeze Rally in Jack X. They both handled similarly, where you'd have like certain time targets that you would need to beat, and there would be pickups on the field that would freeze the clock for a certain amount of time. And then if you got all of them, you would get an additional time bonus that would be taken off the final time. Sometimes it would be necessary to get the gold medal on. Or the platinum relic, as they called it. I think the relic levels they had. Oh, at least Crash Team Racing had, was it Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum? Which they took from like their other games too, because their platform games also had like relic time trials, but and they also came with like the Sapphire, Gold, Platinum levels. This game would be a challenge to play while drunk. You could say that for like most driving games. This would be crazy to see someone play while off their rocker. I've seen someone do drunk truck simulator. That goes about as well as you'd expect. Alright, now we can continue because we got the gold. Is this a rally? Yes, it's a rally. Red out runway! Oh, we're going back to the airport. Ah, Red Out.
3, 2,
Fun series.
1, go!
One of these days I'll get the Red Out too. I have that.
Easy left.
There are like some other anti-grav racing games I want to check out though. There's one called Ballistic NG that's got like really, really good ratings on Steam.
Hairpin right.
Kind of curious to see what people are so
Medium left.
positive about it for. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's good, right? But I want to experience it for myself.
Hairpin left. Medium winding left.
100% damage just getting out of the depot.
Hard left.
Oh yeah.
Jump.
Oh man, they'll let us do all the sick jumps. But of course, it's an airfield track. What would be an airfield? What would an airfield track be if they didn't let you get like lots of air?
Medium left. Medium winding right. Hairpin left.
We're ending in the big hangar. Okay,
Medium left. Easy
see the
right.
finish line there. All right, I got silver. I'm good. I'll take it. We are continuing. Another rally. Through the city. We're doing some city driving. Oh wait, no, this is the same track we did the slalom mode in. Now we're just doing a straight race though.
Easy winding right. Hard left. Hard right. Hard left. Medium winding left. Hairpin right. Hairpin left.
So we got Rally Guy doing the call outs.
Hard winding left.
There it is, there's the big jump. And I missed the big jump. A big jump.
Hairpin left.
A big jump.
Medium right. Hard
That song's never gonna get old.
Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hard winding left. Hard left.
If I hadn't blown up, I might have had that one. I might have had that one, but we're gonna move on. Do have another Joker here. Altitude Avenue.
3, 2, 1,
Hey, wait.
go!
Oh no, it's a pass event. I was like, wait, other cars, huh? But no. It's because this is a pass event. Okay. Ah. Luckily, there's no time penalty for blowing yourself up. You just lose time. It's already enough of a penalty, I guess. Damn it. 40, I'm guessing the last one's gonna be like 55 or 60. Alright, if I can get silver for this. Or even bronze, to be honest. I'd probably be satisfied. Oh yeah, it is 50. The way he'd point out the chickens on the Rally DLC for Forza. That was fun. Okay, might actually retry that.
2, 1,
Give it a retry. If the gold target's 50, maybe there's a chance. way these cars are just made of, like, paper mache too, apparently. It's like one little tap and then they're just, like, going flying into the distance. It's like the traffic check cars in Burnout Revenge. Right, your opponent cars are, like, made of the strongest material known to man, but those traffic cars, man, you tap them and they just go flying like tin cans. Ah! 5 away. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna take silver. I'll just take the silver. Feel like I'm running up against a brick wall if I try to eke out 50 there. Oh wow, I get the Grand Prix. Alright. I know, right, Sally? Holy smokes. This is Sally, live from VHN. We've got an exciting Grand Prix on our hands. Before we get started, I've got an interview with this tour's runner-up, Ace. Wait, Ace? And the second to last tour? Alright. Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience before the Grand Prix begins? This GP is as good as mine. See you all at the finish line. That's the spirit. Now, let's get this show on the road. That utmost confidence. Let's see if he can back his words up.
3, 2,
My bad, sorry. Sorry, I knocked you off the road there. Just sent you careening into the air and exploding too. Slowly making our way up. As long as I don't like start to smack into a wall or something, I should be okay. As long as I reach podium. That's all I really need. As long as I can stay in contention for you know, the podium spot. Why are these guys just suddenly locking the fuck in? Alright, I'm second. That's fine. This is fine. I'll take it. Or at least in striking distance. And it's only race 1 of 4, right? Can take it. Pull ahead. So I don't have time for that. Oh god, this is gonna be the one where I make
3,
one mistake
2,
and it's all over.
1, go!
Huh, I didn't do like a double bounce down the ramp like before. Alright. Oh god, there he is. He's trying to get a royal flush. Damn. He absolutely was not having it there. Goddamn. Get back here, you son of a... Actually, I don't think I'm gonna catch up. Oh. right at the end, too. Oh, fuck me. Okay. What does restart do? Oh, okay. Restarts us here. Alright. That's always my worry with these, like, multi-race Grand Prix. Will they allow you to restart the thing you're on, or do you have to restart the entire event if you want another shot at this? Shenanigans. Yeah, that was some shenanigans I experienced there. Goddamn. To be fair, this game does have like a ramming thing going for it, so. Jeez, I'm just like all the way. And these cars too. Always getting goddamn in front of me, preventing me from making any kind of roads. Alright, buddy, it's you and me. Whew! Alright. Brought it back. Brought it back, baby. Yeah, damn rolling roadblocks. There's a cluster of them, too, so maneuvering around them is pretty tricky. GG! Thank you. Whew! Alright, now we're to the rally portion of the Grand Prix. Shouldn't be as bad.
3, 2, 1, go!
Once again, our rival's close by. Alright.
Hard left.
Bye. We'll see how much he catches up.
Medium left. Hairpin right. Medium left. Hard
Alright.
right. Hairpin left. Medium winding left.
Top half now.
Jump.
Wait, is that already second and third? Oh man.
Hard left.
Ah, and first is just up ahead.
Hard right.
Again, we're already on the third split. There's not too much track left, so.
Hairpin
What's the
right.
tracks?
Medium left.
No pun intended.
Medium winding right. Hairpin left.
Oh, okay.
Medium left. Easy right.
Whew, there we go. Alright, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Where did Ace place though? Oh my god, 11th! Ouch! So yeah, unless I somehow like royally screw up the last race, I pretty much got this in the bag. Even if Ace gets first, as long as I place, I think, like 11th or better, or I think maybe 10th or better, I'm okay.
3,
I'll be okay.
2, 1,
Ah.
go!
Oh, alright. I mean, I'll take it.
Easy left.
I'm sure the rival battle is gonna be
Easy
nail-pullingly
winding right.
frustrating to make up for it.
Hard left. Hard right. Hard left. Medium winding left. Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Hard winding left. Jump.
I already got the footing. There I go. It's fine. It's fine.
Medium right.
Rival here gets second,
Hairpin left.
or gets first, and I get second.
Medium right.
But I just passed him.
Hard left. Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hard winding left. Hard left.
And we're done. Another one for the books. God damn. I really just, like, rocked this one. Hey. At least Ace still got second. So he was like a solid 90 points behind me. Or 110. 110 points behind. Because I had 470, he had 360. Yay, the Aftershock trophy. Why am I vibrating? The fact that this is called Aftershock Tour makes me think maybe this was inspired by California, maybe, and not Miami. Dang! I am off by 1 VP. Finally, my decision to just make off with silvers in some events has caught up with me. Alright. That being said, I only need the medal in this next one. The Vertigo Tour. Look at that, we're high above the clouds now. We're in the mountains for the big finale! Oh, and this is the Mount Adagashi.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go!
Okay, so we're gonna get to hear more pseudo Eurobeat. Alright, let's see how they amp it up for the final one. And then maybe once I medal in this, I'm gonna double back and just go battle Ace. Playing around. Just need to catch up to this cluster and then further catch up to the podium cluster and try to get in between them so I can get third or better. Boy. If I gotta double back to get the 8th driver, I'm going to assume if I go with my standards of progression here, 9th driver is probably not going to be attainable, at least on stream. Alright, I got 1 lap to catch the fuck up. Where are these guys driving? Damn! I mean, I know I was like, rubbing against the wall here and there, but jeez. Well, like most of the rest of the time, I wasn't messing up too much, and they were kind of just staying just ahead of me.
1, go!
Alright. Okay. Out of my way! Goes for you too. Alright. This is it. Hit lap 2 with them being like really far away actually. Swear to God, I have to spend this entire lap just catching up to them. That's probably gonna be what happens. I wonder if I have to consider an adjustment. Maybe I gotta, like, change a few parameters on Chrissy. Even if I have to sacrifice some of my precious handling for a little bit extra speed so I can actually catch up to these guys. Seriously!
Get it next time.
How did they do it? Alright, we're going to the garage. Sometimes you gotta try to tilt the odds into your favor. This only adjusts. Need to... I'm gonna go with grip tires. We'll see if I did that. That did change some things, right? I did pick the stats to increase my speed, right? I didn't just like pick the same parts and go back into this race. Wouldn't that be crazy though if I just went on to actually hit the podium? It'd be like one heck of a placebo effect at least. This track especially wants you to learn the intricacies of the drift. It's the only way you're gonna stand a chance of actually catching up with these folks. Man, this feels like I should be getting closer, but then suddenly they just like pull away in most inopportune moments. God, let me have this. Oh my god, I tasted it. I tasted it for a moment.
Three, two, one, go!
You know, it'd be crazy though if this event just turned out to be absolutely nuts and then the next subsequent ones that are actually like infinitely more manageable somehow.
Three, two, one, go!
It's almost like a time-honored tradition. Where it just feels like there's always that one race or that one event or that one level that just is a sheer upward scaling wall. Just running at it repeatedly. All you have to do is just get over it and then you'll be back in the smooth sailings, but until then it's like the most aggravating thing. Need to pick a different character for this maybe. Try to find someone with a good mix of like handling and speed and just stick with them. There's third here, just lock on my one opportunity to get past them.
I hope the ending is okay.
Alright, back to the garage. Maybe I need a different driver. Do any of these new guys have a good mix of handling and speed? Honestly, it looks like Pepe might be the closest one I get here. Alright, just do standard springs and drift tires. Time for wind tunnel. Only if it's within the rules, you know?
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm having an even worse time catching up to the front guys as Pepe. I usually disappoint with Chrissy. I'm close. Okay, well, I've closed the gap, so now I just gotta get in front of them. I guess the upshot to taking a character with less handling means that hopefully it will get me to learn the ideal times to drift and maybe boost better, maybe? Are you for real? The same as before. You're supposed to be driving as a guy with, like, theoretically higher speed, so these guys, it should be easier to close the gap on. Again, theoretically. Again, there it is at the right spot to block my ass.
I hope the ending is okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Again.
Three, two,
Yeah,
one.
this is definitely going to be a case of if I get podium, period, we're moving on. Forget trying to perfect this race. That is trying to scale a sheer cliff face right there. It's like the back 9 racers are not a problem at all, but it's like you get to the top 3 and then suddenly they're like the most cracked racers out there. Like you practically need to be flawless in order to even stand a chance of getting ahead of them. Smacking into the sides, it's not. This isn't doing it. Almost as if they're on the rails, I know, right? But seriously, it's like, you know, these 3 guys here, you know, not a problem, but suddenly it's like they're the only 3 guys ahead of you, and suddenly there's like the most cracked racers to ever exist. I don't get it. Seriously, don't get it.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's like they put the back 8 guys on like difficulty 7, and then the top 3 are like difficulty 12. The contrast is kind of jarring. Alright, find ourselves back here again. maybe a third would just, like, stop running interference or something. That would be nice. And maybe if I just, like, stop smacking the balls, too. That would be also nice.
3, 2, 1, go!
The other thing about this championship is that it's like a race right on the main path, so if I can't get past this one, then this run is well and truly over. Fortunately, there's no sidestepping it or anything. It doesn't really give you any skips or anything like that. Go. Once we get past purple, suddenly everyone's in like, alright, activate, stay the fuck ahead of him. Protocol. Are you for real? Not even close anymore. Seriously, why do you just like dial it up all the way when I'm like right behind them?
Three, two, one, go!
Cat Gaze is like smoke face now. We're finally throwing the training wheels off. Sure, we may have slowly turned up the heat in the last one, but now we're just gonna set it right to max. We're setting it right to max.
Three, two, one, go!
Fucking kidding me. I had it for a moment, and then the game was... Oh, okay, no, it's more along mine, but... Oh! What? Hey, what are you doing? Is there anything else I can do? Seriously, even the guy with, like, the mega crack top speed can't catch up to them, so... Something tells me that's not, like... this factor. Okay, what if I tried Hawk? Alright, a bit like that. Give him some handling. See how this goes.
Three,
This guy kind of feels like a rocket even after a level 1 drift. Maybe he's the one. So it would also help if I didn't just like scrape against the guardrails for an ungodly long period of time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Pulling off drift so is kind of awkward though. It feels like even to get the level 1, you have to drift for a lot longer than you're comfortable with. Like by the time you actually get level 1, you're already halfway into a barrier. God. This track especially feels like there's no room for error. If you're ahead and you even mess up once, they're just gonna get right back ahead of you. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's gotta be like some sort of hidden function or variable or something where it's like, alright, if they're just in podium position, now it's the time they suddenly just get crazy good. Okay, can't have that happening again. I need to get ahead enough of them where even if when they do overtake me in that final turn, I can get back at them, but I've already lost. I've already lost. Or just like one big mess up like that, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna spend the race catching back up, and by then you're already too late.
Oh, that's too bad.
Those barriers are like magnets. I swear they are. This guy, though, feels like I have the best shot, because his drift boosts feel like rockets coming out of it. I just need to figure out the timing for them so I can pull them off as often as possible without, running into a wall or anything like that. Fight begins anew. Finally! That's right. Finally got one over you. Funny thing is, I felt like I did mess up a few times too, but they didn't just like blast ahead of me at my first mistake. Somehow. Maybe they finally took mercy on me, perhaps? Applause! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. I just had to, like, lock the fuck in there when I saw it was first. I was like, alright. No more speaking. No more... no more looking around. I gotta concentrate. Just concentrate. Alright. Yeah, like, battling the high-level wanderers again. Indeed. Okay. Well, we'll stick with Hawk for now. Do Altitude Avenue. We'll see if these next few races are just as maddening as that first one was.
1, go!
Man, am I ever gonna be glad when they switch over to Rally. So I just realized Grand Prix is gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? Especially that particular race. Yeah, this guy has like rocket boost, but actually building up drift is kind of like a challenge and a half. Once you get like the really long turns, it's almost like you have to kind of know how to drift dance to actually build up a decent charge. See that? Got like a freaking level 3 boost, and that could not get me to... Okay. I mean, that didn't help either. Me just like suddenly running into the side there didn't help either.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think when the Grand Prix comes around, I'm just gonna have to resign myself to getting 4th. I don't think there's gonna be any way I manage to reach 3rd or better in a timely manner. Although now that I know that retrying the race isn't gonna force me to restart the entire GP, maybe it's not too bad of a prospect. How fucking far ahead they are of me. What the actual shit? How am I supposed to close this gap? Do they want me to do like a bunch of small boosts? Seriously, I don't think I messed up that much during that race, and and we're talking about like one of the fastest guys in the roster too, and they're somehow still staying ahead. Okay, what if I go back to unreliable? Right, even the high-speed guys are like, nah, fuck you, we're staying ahead of you. Anyway. Ugh! Jesus. That's some BS, I know, right? Okay. We'll take Chrissy, who can get like the higher level drift boosts more easily.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm worried though, if even the fastest guy gets a gap like that, is the gap gonna look like Chrissy? can't even catch up to them. Even like 4th and 5th and 6th are giving me some measure of trouble. Don't. Oh, yes, they did. Ah! I was able to keep up with them. Ironically enough, the person with the lower top speed actually was able to close the gap, even if it took longer for him to get there. I think my controller would be in the wall by now after... Nah, man. I totally get it. I totally get it. Oh, God. This drifting is weird sometimes. Feels like I let off the drift button and the charge will still hold for like a split second for some reason. It's okay, I got 2 laps. That gap is maddeningly large, though. It's the same deal as the other one, right? Like, everyone's like just neck and neck until you're close to them, and suddenly they just gain like a zillion top speed or something and can just keep the widest of gaps, and I seriously am wondering just like how that even works. There's gotta be some kind of switch, right? Some kind of switch where you hit 4th place and then suddenly like the whole algorithm changes and they're like, alright, now we can just keep take the training wheels off. If only there was a cheat for infinite boost. Yeah, if only I could like boost on demand, but now I gotta drift boost. That's how this game is.
3, 2, 1,
It does feel like errors are the most costly when you're in 4th. Because that's when, you know, with their cracked stats, they just pull ahead of you, and be careful, you have absolutely no way of catching back up. I still think I need to figure out how to take that curve at the end there.
3,
I don't want to slow down, though.
1,
I feel like I've even slowed down a bit. They're just gonna gain way too much ground. I almost feel like with few exceptions, there doesn't seem to be many instances where they want you to just like hit the brakes. Yes. How am I supposed to do that?
3, 2, 1,
Even for like how quickly they bring you back into the race after blowing up can't make up all the time you lose against these mofos. Jeez Louise. same spot again, where somehow maintain that gap. Of course, the one where I can't catch up the fuck to them is the one where they're just like somehow staying ahead of me. Oh my god.
3, 2, 1, go!
I swear, the Joker events and the rally events are going to feel downright easy by comparison to this. This game doesn't have difficulty options either. Kind of like the other thing about it. You are running up against that brick wall. Well, you're just gonna have to get lucky, figure out how to overcome it, or really long time for that boost to actually release. Long enough that you don't want to be releasing the curve, I guess. Right, the whole point of it. Whereas if you do want to do that, you gotta figure out the most opportune moments. Definitely not there. Do it.
Yikes.
I didn't even stand a chance in that final lap. It almost feels like they want you to go flawless. Feels like you almost have to be flawless, and even then, you might not have that much of a chance. I know I'm driving a slower car, but you saw how I was doing with Hawk. And despite all that extra speed, I still wasn't able to catch up with them. Sure, I wasn't boosting as much with Hawk either, but still. Everyone on Steam have complained about this, have they? Somehow that doesn't surprise me. I was kind of reading up on it too. It doesn't look like this game has much in the way of like post-launch updates. They haven't like patched it too much either. I saw some people are still talking about like how some bugs are still existing. I mean, I get it, you know, like, maybe the devs want to move on. If the game's complete enough, it's fine, but it would have been nice if they maybe fixed it up or added difficulty options, or maybe did another pass with, like, tuning the AI of the racers. I swear, even Tour 8 wasn't as nuts as this. Like, sure, I had the lock in, but... But it still felt like, you know, even then, you were able to catch up to an extent. When you boosted, you were able to close the gap, right? Where it feels like this, you have to really just lay it all out there to even remotely catch up, and the moment you make a mistake, they're just like, oop, that gap is right back up there. just need to get past this, right? If the structure is like the others, the next will be like rally events and Joker events, and those... Unless they decide to like jack up the time targets too, those should be so much more manageable. Did not fall off the track, but at what cost? There it is.
Three, two, one, go!
Consensus seems to be soft suspension with grip tires. They say like which character? So it probably largely won't matter. You guys are gonna stay ahead of you no matter what. Probably stick with the high handling ones anyway. Hawk and Pip here mentioned first, huh? And I imagine that has to do with their high speed stat. Gives you the feeling that you have a better shot at these guys.
Yikes!
Try that. Pepe again.
Vamos!
So soft and grip. Yeah, I can see it. Maximize your speed and acceleration stats. It'd be absolutely butt for handling though.
Three,
Let's see if I can
two,
adjust.
one, go!
I mean, the roads are wider, so curves are a bit more generous. I should be able to get like max level drifts even with these guys. That last turn, though, is probably still going to be a problem, though. God. And it's like even moments like those, too, where you think you're going to drift into a direction, but then your car just decides to go drive into a guardrail. From skim reading, you can't make any mistakes because the AI don't. That's what I figured. Honestly, if the AI is like this during the GP too, especially during the rally race, that's going to be where we're going to have a problem. see the AI absolutely pulling off this BS during a rally race. The difficulty curve this is wild. It's like, you know, from 12th to 4th, no problem. From 4th to 3rd, suddenly you got like the biggest problem. And then like, you know, if you're jockeying for the podium, then you can actually tussle with them. But it's just like catching up to them that is the worst, and it's the worst it has been here. I get it. When the criteria for just like getting to the next race is hit podium, you don't want to, you know, hand it to them. But this feels like the opposite of that, right? This feels like you're just trying to keep it away from them, right? Just trying to, just like running away at like 150 miles per hour in the opposite direction. At least make it balanced. At least don't make it feel like this absolute spike. Like, it would be one thing if I were suddenly, like, you know, consistently scoring lower, you know? If I suddenly started getting, like, all silvers where I was getting all golds before, maybe when it felt as bad, but to go from, like, scoring gold medals with a little bit of effort to putting in the maximum amount of effort and not even getting close to a medal is just aggravating. This feels like, you know, the moment you see them just like get a certain distance ahead of you, just throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. The amount of locked in you have to do to just get back to catching up with them is not worth it. Oh gee, that Pepsi cream soda ad that just came up, the woman sounded like GLaDOS. Really? Think it might have been the same person? I know some of them do pop up in like the most unexpected of places. That's always a fun time. When you like know certain voice actors and then you like hear a voice that sounds a lot like them, and then you go maybe check them in or check their credits and like, oh yeah, no, that was them, right? See them in the most funny of places sometimes. At least that's how it feels. Just like that. Just like that. One big error. That's all it takes. Okay, I got ahead of third for a split second. Alright. You know what? Did it. Got third. Fuck this race. We're moving on! We're moving the fuck on. The GLaDOS robotic voice. Oh yeah? GG! Thank you. Going back to Tofu Run for this one. Okay. Definitely switching back to Chrissy.
Groovy. Feel the beat.
That's fine. You can have this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's a drift event. Okay, so maybe switching to Chrissy is probably the good call here. What are these cone placements, man? I mean, I know what they are. I just need 20 points. Alright. 6,000 points? No, I don't care. I'm taking my silver and leaving. Yep, it's a rally. Oh, we're going uphill. This will be interesting.
3,
Alright, let's see if the time targets follow the racer AI. I'm going to assume not.
Hard left. Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hard winding right. Hairpin left. Hard winding right. Hard winding right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hard left. Hard left. Hard right. Medium left.
A lot of hard curves in this game.
Hard right.
Or at least this track.
Hard winding right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right.
This is
Hairpin
a
left.
really long last split.
Hairpin right. Hairpin left.
Good lord. Couldn't even make silver. Goddamn. I mean, to be fair, I bumped into the wall a bunch of times, so. Eh. Thank God it's not like Need for Speed, first to qualify. Yeah. I remember that. I think Most Wanted specifically was like that, and yes, that was a pain in the neck.
2, 1, go!
Oh, this is a boost one. Oh, wait, and we start at silver? Oh my freaking god. There isn't even a bronze target. Oh wow, that somehow counted. Oh, they really not going with any gimmies here, aren't they? Oh, for some reason there was a bronze medal target, but they just didn't show it to us. Alright. Oh, okay. There's like 8 gates on this one. What? Boost didn't last long enough. Curse you. I'll take silver. This was enough. This was enough. Oh, wow. That time limit, too. Jeez. Alright. Alright. I'll take it. Although the text is in gold. Does that mean they gave me the gold medal anyway? Huh. Okay. Whatever. I'll take it. Oh no, it's a circuit! It's a freaking circuit! Oh god. Why couldn't it have been the second rally track like you did with the previous 2 cups? Or tours.
3, 2, 1, go!
That means this Grand Prix is going to be the worst! Kind of amusing, though, that the last track would be, just a proper enclosed arena track. Somehow feels, fitting. Oh, wow, they got snow? Okay, this is kind of like just a mega mix, isn't it? We're going through all the terrain types. We got asphalt, we got dirt, and we got snow. Seems so bad here. I say now, but watch, the moment I mess up, they're just gonna rocket ahead of me and just... Suddenly, that gap is just gonna careen. Right, it's just gonna widen immensely all of a sudden. This is an actually lengthy track, too. Man, a lap time of 50 seconds? Like in this game, that's almost unheard of. But again, if this is supposed to be like the climactic track of the game, it makes sense. Car broke down, and now it's broken down even more, and so is the driver. Easiest gold in this cup. What the fuck? Okay, so that still makes 2 out of 3 races I'll probably have no problem with, maybe. I like how they just like threw 3 Joker events in here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wait, what was that? It's like an avoidance race? Oh. Yeah, okay, you gotta make it to the end in a certain amount of time. You have to have like a certain amount of time remaining. Oh, avoiding these. I don't think I got a tutorial on this, did I? These beams are rather wide, too. I also like how hitting UFO beams just instantly blows you up. If stands or butts, they don't even try to lift you. It's like, nah, we were here for like humans and cows, not drivers. Oh, now they're scrolling back and forth. Couldn't this just been like a traffic attack event or something? Also, I'm really bad at just like figuring out the timing between those moving beams. Ah, right at the finish line. Dude was minding his business and then yeet!
3, 2, 1, go!
I mean, this is obviously doable. I just have to, like, not run into the beams. Also have to, like, just try to remember which side they're coming out on so I can like, steer accordingly. Y'all remember the airstrike mode from Split Second? This is kind of reminding me of that. But I kind of like the one with the helicopter better, because I don't know. Trying to evade an attack chopper just was in measure a degree cooler. God. Even with the character with some pretty sick handling, I am having trouble with steering around those freaking beams. What? I like how bronze medal is just finish in time! And I certainly did that. Fuck those extra 11 seconds. I'm not gonna try to go back and get them. God damn. Alright, well, it all comes down to this. The Vertigo GP. Let's see how bad it gets.
Going for a treat.
This is Sally, live from VHN. We've got an exciting Grand Prix on our hands. Before we get started, I've got an interview with this tour's runner-up, Lucy. Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience before the Grand Prix begins? Prepare yourselves. This GP will be a dark and thrilling ride. Try to keep up if you dare.
Be right back.
That's the spirit. Now, let's get this show on the road. That's the closest we're gonna get to goth in a race suit, aren't we? Alright,
3, 2,
let's get
1,
walloped.
go!
I'm gonna try for anything good here. As long as I get 4th, that's going to be fine. I'm so used to doing this track as the high-speed characters, I gotta get used to them again as the handling-focused character. Now comes the true challenge. Oh, okay, so now it's rival and what would have been the podium, not just 3. I'm going to be behind the 4 positions. Yeah, that's just great. It's wonderful. Okay, that felt like I might have actually had a chance. I was just like right on their tails the entire time. I just had to like mess up less and then I might actually get a decent position. Now watch this be the one where they get the unsurmountable lead. These motherfuckers could just, like, stop driving in front of me when I want to get past it. That would be great, too. Seriously, I know I messed up, like, slightly, but... That really necessitate just, like, having these two guys just suddenly blast ahead of me? Oh my fucking god, you cannot be fucking serious.
Three, two, one, go!
It's up with a 6th place mofo now too, so I'm able to keep up with everyone else here. Hey, if you could just, like, stop getting ahead of me, that would be great. Thanks. I'm gonna say there's probably, like, some slight solace in knowing that even Lucy here can't somehow get ahead of first, but... Blah. Alright, fine. Whatever. I got 4th. That's kind of what I was aiming for anyway. I can make it up in the next 3.
Three, two, one, go!
Of course, now Lucy's all the way at pole position. Oh well. Getting ahead of her is not my priority. Staying in the top 3 is. If I can manage that, that's fine. Especially with a race like this. stayed on, but at what cost? I'm shocked. Third place hasn't blasted ahead of me. It's almost like it's just me and the rival. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna last, but that's fine. I'm second. That's what matters. Yeah, now I'm third. Third going into the back half here. Feeling alright. I'm feeling alright. I think I got a bronze medal on this. Up. Hydrate.
3, 2, 1,
Thanks.
go!
Try to get it next break I get.
Medium right. Hard left. Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hard winding right. Hairpin left. Hard
If you all just like stop bumping into me, that'd be great. Thanks.
Hard winding right. Hairpin left. Hairpin right. Hard left. Hard left. Hard right. Medium left.
Yeah, something about the rally AI just makes them
Hard right.
a lot more manageable.
Hard winding right.
I think it's the fact they have to adjust them, and they try to compensate by making them start later on the track.
Hairpin
But
left.
if you're even like remotely competent at it,
Hairpin left.
you kind of get ahead of them, no problem.
That was
All right, let me get some water. Whoa. Thanks for the hydrate. All right. Now we're in second. We're in pretty good shape. That being said, definitely don't count anything out, right? They could still completely screw me over here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Being said, the base version of this race was absolutely manageable, so here's hoping the Grand Prix version of this isn't too much more difficult. A lot of bumper to bumper. Alright, pretty good shape. Lap 1, and we got top 3 contention here. There we go. Just have to not screw up. Oh, hey there, Lucy. Man, there always seems to be one guy that's stopped around there. Oh, whatever. If she wins, it's not going to be the end of the world. At least I'll still be second. Even trying. Fighting so hard on those other tracks is just completely taking the fight out of me. It's just like, yeah, you want first so bad. You're clearly the better racer than I. Just take it. Just take it. Take your gold trophy and go. There we go. Okay, at least the Grand Prix was manageable to an extent. I'll take my silver. Hooray, Vertigo trophy get. Oh? Rally Mania Grand Prix. Oh, okay, there's one more. One more, actually. Get ready for the final test of skill and endurance in the VHRC Rally Mania. This grueling event will push our drivers to their absolute limits with its challenging 9-stage Grand Prix. Oh god, 9? Buckle up, don't blink, and stay tuned for non-stop racing action. You won't want to miss a second of it. At least they tell me how many races there are up front. Well, alright. This is it, huh?
3, 2,
And is it all rally events? So that means, theoretically, I should be able to pull ahead of everyone and get first, no problem?
Medium left. Medium left. Easy winding right.
I guess it explains why, like, some of the
Medium right.
tours have, like, one rally track and others have, like, 2 rally tracks.
Medium left.
'Cause I gotta save the ones they didn't put in the other GPs into here.
Medium right.
Perhaps?
Hard right. Medium left. Hard left. Easy right.
Part of me is kind of hoping that this final GP has everyone else be a named character.
Hairpin right.
Just make them all named characters.
Medium left. Medium right. Medium left. Medium right.
Alright, I think I got second there. That's fine. It's top 3. That's all that matters now. I don't know. I got first. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, everyone is just a driver. You're all just driver numbers to me. I don't know. Okay, this is a proper circuit. Alright.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hopefully, since this is an early game track, this also means the AI will be adjusted accordingly. I'm in the zone. I sure hope so. Fourth and fifth are on the fight. I think this is going to be a case of, if I get fourth, good, and moving on. The thing about GPs is I don't need to get first in every race. It just helps. You know, it helps early on to kind of widen the gap and give you a bit more margin for error. But sometimes you gotta know when to take the good enoughs and move on. Like, would you like to keep your third position? Would you like to vie for a better one? Oh, wow. That really swerved at the end there. Okay. That's another win then, isn't it? Yes, it is. Is it just me, or did, like, the positions go all topsy-turvy? I'm now suddenly leading by 70. I have a lot of room for error. I mean, obviously still don't want to mess up that much, but if I just somehow, like, really screw up and accept the result...
3, 2,
It's not gonna be so bad. Man. If this is how it's gonna be, it almost feels like a falling action, right? After the absolute madness of the other GP. Having this just being actually manageable. It's gonna be wild. Or maybe these early races will lull me into a false sense of security before they pull out the rug from under me and just give me the cracked AI for, like, the final few races again. I think they're already kind of doing it here. Even 4th place is just like, nah, I'm suddenly, like, very, very good now. This purple car is getting lapped by everyone. Finally, we taught them their place. Yeah, it was a massive difficulty spike, and suddenly just became hard to even place on the podium. Again, it wouldn't have been as bad if it were just a gradual thing, right? If it started out as, okay, I'm getting seconds now, okay, I'm getting thirds now, alright, now I'm just, like, falling off the podium. If it were a gradual fall off the podium, it would have been fine. It would have sucked still, but at least it would have come to a natural stop. Instead of, you know, hitting an absolute brick wall, and oh, fuck. Alright, it's third. Whatever. Certainly could have gone much worse. Of course, now all the high-scoring guys are placing high. So the gap is only 50 points. That's the end of the first third.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, we're back to rally.
Easy right. Medium left. Easy left. Medium right. Hard left. Easy winding right. Easy right.
Only got past one.
Easy left. Hard right.
Which means they must all be clustered up towards the end, aren't they?
Easy left. Hard right. Hard left. Hard left. Hairpin right.
For this part being a slight pain.
Medium left. Jump. Jump. Hairpin right. Hard left. Medium right. Hairpin left. Easy winding left. Hairpin right. Easy left.
Alright, that was a solid second. I'll take it. At least it's not patronizing like some games. Forza. We notice you're losing. Want to lower difficulty? I mean, it will require this game to have difficulty levels to begin with. Alright, gap's back up to 70.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's another rally track.
Easy
Okay.
right. Hard right. Medium right. Hairpin left. Hard right. Hard left.
I I do kind of like the idea of like just one final GP right after you complete every standard tour in the game. But like, yes, now you have one last Grand Prix to go through.
Jump!
Oh no.
Jump!
Forgot that was one I had to kind of like slow the heck down on.
Hairpin left! Jump!
Jeez, we're in the final split too.
Jump! Jump! Medium winding right! Medium right!
Alright. Can I restart that? I don't know if I want to do fourth. I feel like that'd be too much of a gap closer. But I still got like several races to go. Gotta remember to ease up on the accelerator.
Hard right! Medium right! Hairpin left! Hard right! Hard left! Medium right! Jump! Medium left!
Correctly, it's the part that's coming up.
Hairpin right!
No, not yet.
Jump!
This one? Yeah.
Jump!
Alright, we're good. We're good.
Hairpin left!
That being said, I don't think I gained too much from not blowing up there.
Jump! Jump! Medium winding right! Medium right!
Alright, fine. I'll take fourth. Good lord. This is gonna be where the spike happens, isn't it? How much is the gap now? 90 points. Oh, alright. I'm still on top.
Three, two, one, go!
Easy right! Easy winding right!
Right, like part of the things with events like these. You don't necessarily need to be on top all the time, you just need to be consistent, right?
Hard left! Hard right! Medium winding
As
left!
long as you can sort of do decently on all the races, you stand a pretty good chance of
Medium right!
getting up there.
Easy right! Hard winding left! Medium winding right! Hard left!
Oh my god, you really just had to throw me off the track there.
Easy left! Easy right! Hard winding left!
The podium guy's like so far ahead.
Medium left!
Alright, I'm third. Fine, that's fine. Only two people are gonna get more points than me. The gap's not gonna close too much, if at all. So are we at 100? Am I reading that right? No, 70. 70 points. Certainly could have been worse. As we get into the final third here.
Three, two, one, go!
Hairpin left! Easy right! Hairpin left! Hairpin right! Medium left!
About to say, where are the rival racers? And then they showed up.
Right! Hairpin left! Hairpin right! Medium left! Medium right!
Alright, I'll take second. I'll take second. Whew. So the gaps go. Probably gonna close by another 10. Yeah, now it's 60 points. 60 points between me and driver 1. In these final 2 races here. So as long as they can keep within, like, 6 positions overall,
3,
should be fine.
1, go!
I feel like that's manageable. Unless I were to somehow royally screw this up.
Easy winding right. Hard left.
Since this is a rally race, I can't see that
Hard
happening.
right. Hard left. Medium winding left. Hairpin right.
Could you imagine a real-life city roadway having a thing like this? Especially a jump? I feel like that would be where it's like absolutely wow, oh my god. Well, they blew up too, so no harm, no foul.
Medium right. Hairpin left. Medium right.
Why are you suddenly so easy to catch up to? I mean, I'm not certainly gonna take it, but it's kind of baffling.
Hard winding left.
Guess I'll get the widen the gap for the final stretch here. Whew. So that means I'll have at least 70. A 70-point gap going into the final race. I'm actually feeling alright now. Yep. So as long as they don't score below 8th, I should be fine. Hey, we're going into Velocidome. Again!
3,
I mean, it's appropriate.
2, 1,
This does feel like the climactic track, and, well, if you're doing like a climactic race in the regular tour, and then you have to do the climactic race for the final GP, and then the climactic track for like the actual final GP, then it tracks. It would be nice to get the gold for this and never have to worry about it again. Seems like that might actually happen. Although those flashing checks back there are exceedingly persistent. So these guys are keeping the fuck up. Well, they were keeping the fuck up. Final lap. Just gotta keep it up. Keep it up till the very end. Unless they just want to, like, do something really, really crazy and, I don't know, give us, like, one last rival race against Sally McRally. Actually, wouldn't that be crazy? If, like, after getting the rest of the rivals, you get one more showdown on the world map. I mean, even if that were the case, there's no way I'd try to reach that point. Getting here already feels like quite an effort in itself. No way I'm gonna go back and try to retry those races to try to eke out enough victory points just to have a shot at taking out the final few rivals. Take my W. Take my W and take my gold trophy from this GP and go home. finished at 990 points. Couldn't break 1,000. That's like I hit a cap. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we did it. Hey there, race fans! This is Sally McRally here with our new VHRC champion. Congratulations on an incredible season. How does it feel to be on top? I just rocked the VHRC. Get ready because the show's just getting started. This victory is just the beginning.
We'll be right back.
Absolutely inspiring. Stay tuned for more thrilling races and unforgettable moments only here on VHN. Don't change that channel. Yeah, and that's it, huh? So that means like every character has a different line. If you win the final GP as a different character, they'll say their little victory spiel. Well, anyways, that was all right. That was fine. Like at the start, it was great. You know, everything felt speedy and snappy and manageable. Just like that last cup, though, man. I like to say last impressions are important, and boy howdy. Can I say is important here too. I don't get me wrong, everything else is great. Again, the sense of speed is nice, the mechanics are, for the most part, pretty good. I love the graphical style, the combination of like, you know, the 3D, low poly style, and then all the sprites too. Makes it very reminiscent of the old racers, and I can appreciate the variety of modes too, right? Especially in like the Joker things, right? They really could mix it up there. You know, they had like a good variety of stuff there. Pass events, slaloms, the boost gates, and hit the objects, and the drift events. And I guess the rivals too had like a pretty good variety of designs and colors and stats. Yeah. I guess as it stands, this is a fine product, you know? It's a pretty complete product from top to bottom. If you get it, right, you have your fill with it. Go from start to finish, do what you can, and you know, maybe if you're better and can learn more than I, then you'll probably be able to eke out everything this game has to offer. Yeah. Overall, it was good. I enjoyed it. Sure, some road bumps, especially at the end, but honestly, it was really just like those two races, right? It was just those two races at the start of the final cup there. Everything else was fine, you know? Maybe it's like the rest of that cup being fine might have just been just having spent everything on those two races. I'm like, bronze? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll take it, right? At least it's a medal. At least it's a medal. At least I could get a medal. We're at the special thanks, so we must be approaching a conclusion here, huh? Oh, they named their dog Thor. Man. Pretty good name for a dog, though. Are they like a Nordic dog, then? I also like how each person on the staff gets their own special thanks session, or section. Like they went around the office. Okay, so we got like some space in the credits for one more section of thanks, right? Just like write down what you want to see in the credits, and we'll make sure it gets in there. This particular fella had a bunch of people to thank. Well, it looks like they all had like a good amount of input. Oh, is that Yu Suzuki I see? Haha, Yu Suzuki. I mean, yeah, you gotta thank the famous guys too, right? All VHR and Platonic staff, my mom, dad, and brother, all our friends, family, and freaks who've shown support over the years. My fluffy little weirdo roof cat? Roof cat. That's a pet? I'm guessing that's a pet, right? You just named their cat Roof Cat. Alright. Are you getting this right? This person named their daughters Xena and Zelda. It's like thematically appropriate. Oh. The GOAT, Akira Toriyama. Oh, our #1 best driver. That's you! Thanks for playing. Oh, they saved the best for last. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Just gotta wait for it. Alright. I guess I gotta shuffle off the stage now. Yep, excuse me. Coming through. That's right. That's right. I'm being as quick as I can. Alright. Oh, there we go. I was like, okay, do I have to press a button? Oh, hey. Well, look at that, champ! You've conquered all 9 tours and mastered the Rally Mania GP. You faced every challenge, drifted through the toughest turns, and crossed the finish line like a true champion. The VHRC Championship is yours, but remember, the road doesn't end here. There's plenty more besides a championship to keep you busy and pushing your limits. Congratulations, VHRC Champion. You've earned it.
That about wraps it up.
Chief out. For now. Oh wow, these like kick you all the way back to the title screen, huh? Guess it makes sense. Yeah, obviously, you know, there's the remaining events to get medals in. There's the time trials to go for, the arcade GPs as well. But I don't know.
Welcome to
We saw credits. We saw credits, right? I got through all the events. Maybe I didn't get the last 2 rivals, but you know what? They can take the W. I got the Rally GP trophy. I'll take that W. Well, in any case, I think that is going to be a playthrough of Victory Heat Rally. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright. I'm going to bop out of here. We're gonna go back to chat. I'm gonna go up here.